Okay, baby, we're back from Europe. I was telling Bobby about my trip to Europe. Have you been to Europe? Wait, have you been at all to Europe? No, okay. It was all right. It really wasn't that great. I went to Berlin, and it was just, like, cold and sad. And, like, you know, there's only so many doner kebabs you can shove in your mouth before you get upset. You know what I mean? Okay, so I went to Europe. First of all, I want to thank everybody for... We got some more subscribers this week. I was in Munich. Fucking refreshing. Yeah, that's cool. Keep subscribing. Tell your enemies to watch. Some guy DM'd me, this podcast is so autistic ADHD. He was like, but I do love it. And I was like, and I love you. You're my king for that. I'm jet lagged. I got home yesterday. The things I do to be in this basement with you, Rob. The things I do. I'm like, must make it home. He can't record Friday, Saturday. I fly from Munich to Atlanta to Newark to... The things that I've done to be with you. The pilot passed out. I take control. I have to get home to Bobby. Rob has a wife and family. That would be the funniest thing if, like, you know, there's those Christmas videos of, like, little kids, they get the puppies. It's, like, the best videos. I just want to do one where I'm naked with a gift bow tie and you open it up. They're like, it's something you've wanted for a long time. And I'm like... It's just me. Britt's like, you're welcome. And then she shoots me in the head. She's like, oh, really? Boom. Done. No, they're all, every stand is amazing. But, yeah, I was in Europe, and now I'm back in the USA. And I had to do time, not prison time, but I was in France for like 2 days, because I can talk about my flight stuff now. I flew from Newark to Charles de Gaulle, and I was at the Newark airport, and the guy behind me in line at TSA, they've got a new John now where you kind of like spread eagle in the machine, and then the guy behind me, there was like an iPad where your like x-ray comes up, and his crotch was red, meaning it was the problem area, and I was like, okay, Prince Albert. Does that mean he had a piercing on his pee-pee? Oh, with just having a huge fucking piece of pipe, just having the biggest hog in the world. The TSA machines are like, well, that thing can't be carry-on.
We need to touch that.
Yeah. So it's just like, it doesn't mean metal.
No, I don't know, Jim's had it happen before when he's gone to the airport.
Well, you know he's fucking rocking one.
Yeah. I don't have anything, so that's why I'm like, I don't know why they're checking.
Yeah, Bob's whole mouth.
Yeah.
No, but you know what else they did in TSA? They squeezed my bun. I was like, there's nothing in there. Nothing in there for you. Anyways, France sucked. The wine was good. The food was good. Every waiter looks like Timothée Chalamet, which was insane. Like, they really did. That guy looks like other people. But what's funny about France is, like, I don't want to, like, feed into the stereotypes, but like I was walking down the street and there was this French couple fucking arguing with cigs in their mouths and wine, and then as I got to the end of the block they were fucking making out like crazy, and I was like, this rules. I was like, this is the best. But before I landed, it was that Louvre heist, so that was pretty crazy. And there were all these like securite walking around on the streets. I was like, where were you when it was a problem? But that's pretty funny. Paris was jank. I saw the Eiffel Tower. I was like, whatever. Saw this in Vegas. And then, no, it was good. I liked Berlin more than France, or more than Paris. But it was funny when I watched that French couple arguing and kissing and making out. It was so fucking awesome. But yes, I was in Europe. But let me tell you something. I'm back now. I'm better than ever. And when I was in Europe, you know what I was thinking about? Beer, boys, and Wawa, okay? Because I'm a real one. They don't have Wawa, okay? They have like sad train station sandwiches. It was so cold and rainy. There was like a point in time where I could like taste my spine. Like it was really cold. And I only brought that jacket, which was a mistake. I should have brought something warmer. But yeah, they're cute. There's some cute guys around there. But they're all like goth. They all like carry tote bags. Okay, one time, many years ago, I was meeting a man, and he was coming to my apartment, and I met him outside, and I had trash, and my apartment was under construction at the time, so there was a huge dumpster outside my apartment. So I was like, I'll just bring my trash out to the dumpster while this guy pulls up. He comes and pulls up. We've never met before. Holding a tote bag. Do you see the issue? And if you're a man, you have a tote bag. You just have a tattoo that goes, "I have a vagina." I have a vagina. You know what I mean? Unless you're European, then it's fine because they need it for the grocery store because they hate plastic. I love plastic. You know, I love plastic. I'm not gonna say I would choke a turtle, but I also don't think you should be carrying a tote bag if you have male genitalia. So anyways, so immediately I'm like, dry as the Sahara. So I give him my trash. I'm like, do you want to throw it? Because the dumpster was really high up. He misses. It hits the side of the dumpster. All my trash spilled everywhere. And I was like, good night. We're done. I can't fulfill myself sexually with you now. It's done for. But now, hey, listen, you live and you learn. But the tote bags are so gay. It's like, would you ever hold a tote bag?
A tote bag?
Yeah.
I don't think I ever have.
No, you never will. Because you're a motherfucking man. And the tote bag to me is like male crop top. What are you doing? You think I want to see your navel? No. I would be down if men wanted to do crop tops below. We just saw their penises constantly. Like, cookie, you know what I mean? Just like, that would be more interesting to me. I have no interest in seeing, like, a guy's stomach. What does that have to turn me on? Like, women like arms, back, neck, you know? Like, why can't we make crop tops for male underwear? You know what I mean? Just walk around with, like, just shaft. You know what I mean? I don't know. But, yeah, that was horrible. But then the guys in Berlin were carrying totes. But I think it's for the grocery shopping. I think it's like a thing over there. Because you have to pay for the extra bags, which is super annoying, by the way. But yeah, I was there. I really missed home when I was away. And I did truly miss Wawa. I ate so much sausage. It was like, there's no vegetables. I don't know how those fuckers live for as long as they do. But it's just beer and fucking sausage. It's pretty crazy. But let's talk about the shows. I did a couple shows while I was there. Every show was sold out, which is great. And the crowds spoke English. There were a lot of Indian people in the crowds. I was like, okay, travel. And then there was one couple that was an Indian gay couple. And I wanted to be like, Yahtzee, like, when the fuck do you see that? You know what I mean? You never see an Indian gay couple. Ever. I mean, more like Slumdog Fillionaire. That's all right. Or Bumdog Millionaire. All right. Rob left. But, yeah, I got pretty drunk on the beer, but the beer made me, like, sleepy. It didn't have the effect of, like, you know, when I have beer at home. But it's, you know, it's different. It's really good, too. And, yeah, the crowds were really good, sold out rooms. So I do the first show the Saturday night. And I do well. And I was at the bar, and this, like, young German guy came up to me, and he grabbed my hand, which is, like, jarring. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't, you know, do people come up to you after sex and touch you? Besides me? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, when Rob's done, I give him a noogie. Yeah, good try, pal. When I did Rob's show at Next in Line, and go follow Rob and go to all his shows, he performs all across the country. When I did his show, I didn't do well.
I don't think anybody.
Nobody did well. I didn't want to put other people in the pile, but okay. Everybody kind of did try. And this old fucker who ended up being like your music teacher came up to me and goes, "Smooth seas don't make for good sailors." And I went, "Shut the fuck up, Grandpa. I'm going to kill you right now." Like, you know when you're already upset after a set? I was like, I'll literally ruin your life forever.
I just leave.
No, but and I'm drunk, so I'm angry. I'm like, I'm going to fucking kick your fake leg off its helm. I hate you. Smooth seas don't make for great sailors, meaning you did awful, but you may learn from this. In old man speak. I hate how old men are always trying to teach me lessons in motherfucking riddles. It's like, Just say no cap. That was bad. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. It's just, he really pissed me off. And then he was talking to Rob, and I was like, you know this guy? But he was your gym teacher or something?
He was my middle school band teacher.
Why was he there? Like, that's great, but also, like, why?
He's always been like, I want to see your show. And I was like, come to this one. And it was my worst fucking show.
But you didn't do comedy in middle school.
No, but he's like, we've been friends on, like, Facebook and shit.
Oh, okay. Well, now we know Rob was molested. But, you know what's funny? At my middle school, we had a, not the choir teacher, fuck me, the orchestra teacher. And he was, like, a massive dick. And there was like the local news was on one night, and this was like, I was like in 6th grade, and somebody had spray painted a swastika on his garbage can. So they like found out where he lived in like the school directory, and we were kind of like, yeah, but he's kind of an asshole. Like, he really was an asshole. But yeah, that was fucking rough. I didn't like that guy. Anyways, Germany, yeah, I did the show. Oh, yeah, so this German guy comes up to me after the show. He shakes my hand, and he looks me dead in the eyes. He goes, was quite all right. And I was like, oh, my. But that was pretty crazy. Sorry if I'm off my game today. I'm, like, fucked up from the jet lag. I had, like, a 20-hour travel day. The flight is brutal, and I'm such an anxious flyer. I get like an ounce of turbulence. I'm like, well, I guess I did some stuff. They're literally like, it'll be like a pop, and I'll be like, I'll like turn off airplane mode to text my mother like, I love you. I have such, but then when I have a sip of alcohol, I'm like, I love flying. Like, alcohol can turn your day around. Now stay with me. Even, like, this morning, I was really anxious about getting here. It was raining. I don't live that close. I was very anxious. I had to put my suitcase stuff away. And at 7 a.m, I was like, why am I putting myself through this? So I went downstairs, and I put on a movie, and I had a beer. And you know what? I'm here now, Rob. And I look great. But, I have these new beers. I'm not going to say on the pod because they're very hard to get. I'll tell you about it after. I'll bring you one. I'll get you one. Unless it's my last one, and then I'm going to keep it for myself. but yeah, and then I like felt great. I only had one, and then I had a coffee, and I was like, oh, I feel much better than I did before. My own brain chemistry was not happy, and then I had a little bit of alcohol, and I felt like fucking Cher. It was amazing. But, yeah, I watched Disturbia. Have you seen that? Amazing. Such a good movie. Oh, my God. And the Scary Guy's from Philly, I read. But it's 31 Nights of Halloween, folks. Comment below what you're watching, because I've been really getting into it.
I watched Jeepers Creepers last night.
What's that?
Jeepers Creepers.
I don't know that.
Justin Long. It's
I love him.
2000s movie.
Justin Long is another example of a skinny white guy that you know is packing heat. Mm-hmm. Oh, my God. That thing is like the fucking Statue of Liberty. I don't know. I'd salute it. He's got like aura. Wait, have you ever seen oh my God, he's in some movie. He's so funny in it. He plays like a stoner. Oh, it's with Michael Cera. I can't remember. I'll find it out. That's super annoying, but I will comment it. Oh, fuck me. All right, whatever. Anyways, that's really good. Yeah, Disturbia is really good. Shia LaBeouf was amazing before he went all nutty. The girl's great in it. And it's so good because there's always like a worse fear that you're not going to be like, believe. Like, he kind of cries wolf, but not really. But that movie's really good. But yeah, I had a beer. I fucking chilled out, and it was a good time. Sometimes you're just a little anxious. I really, when I was in Europe, it was amazing because you didn't see any babies in helmets. There's so many babies in helmets here. If you're in the States or maybe in Philly, it's got to be rough to wear that helmet 24/7. Is it fixing their head? I don't know. I kind of want to wear one on the pod. I want to wear one of those baby correction heads and just see what it does. After the podcast, I'm like, M equals C squared. I couldn't even fake the equation. I literally couldn't fake I couldn't fake the equation. Yeah. E equals MC squared. That's right, bitch. I got it. School. If you put together all the days of school I went to in my lifetime, it would be low. It would be super low. But that's my parents' mistake for moving when I could walk home. This is true. I used to ditch because on the bottom floor of the school, the basement, there was no security guards. So you could leave that way. Pro tip. And because we used to have security because of, the school shootings. And I would walk home and I would literally, this happened multiple times, the car would go by and it was my guidance counselor who told me I was going to have to repeat junior year.
Did you?
No.
Okay.
What the fuck? I didn't repeat junior year. No. He said I was going to have to repeat junior year. And I said, I'll fucking kill myself in the lobby. That's never happening. Like, not only am I missing so many days now, you're threatening me with more days, more year. I went, are you stupid? And he went, no. And I said, I'll kill myself during an assembly. Like, I'm not, are you crazy? Junior year? Do you know how awful junior year is anyways? Yeah, I was like, you're nuts. That's never, I was so angry. I had a lot of rage when I was a teenager. Now I feel nothing. So I actually wish I could turn back the clock. Like, when I was in high school, I was so pumped, full of, like, emotions. But I wasn't emotional. I kept them bottled up because I'm Irish. But now I feel nothing. Or, like, angry, But I'm also crazy horny all the time. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but, yeah, I don't know. I got a lot of, because the thing is when you're horny and you're not on the apps, you can't do anything. You could rape, but I'm not going to do that. Or you could, peep in people's windows. Or, which I've been told, you can work out because it exudes the energy. But I'm also not going to do that. I'd rather just scribble in a notebook, write little jokies. Yeah, they don't do iced coffee in Europe. I had a fat cold brew this morning, slurped that shit up. And it was delicious, too. I get the stocked cold brew, unsweetened with milk. Really good. Really good cold brew. And I don't know what that has to do with... Oh, yeah, because there's no iced coffee in Europe. But, yeah, the sausage was good. The mustard was good. I stole a bunch of mustard packets from the flight. Bought some duty-free mustard. Chocolate was good. All the good things. I want to talk about... we could talk about... I want to talk about this. This is something that's been on my mind, especially since I've been in Europe. The men in Berlin were very introverted, I would say, and which is fine. I think for me, that's preferable. I wouldn't want someone crazy extroverted. You got to have a little yin to the yang. But if I was a guy in America right now, I would be complimented. Let's say, okay. I wake up. I'm a man, okay? Yeah, I knock on the door to record the pod. You're like, what the fuck? It's just me with a beard. I go by Muhammad now. But I would be complimenting women left and right. Wouldn't you? Do you, like when you, like, don't you feel like it's so easy? Not in like a verbal assault way, but I would go up to, like, if I wanted to get laid and I was a guy, if I was at a bar and I saw a girl, I'd go, oh, you have such gorgeous hair. Like, that's such a great icebreaker. But then if she goes, oh, I'm not interested, you just, like, walk away. There's no downside. She's not going to hit you. But nobody's complimenting me anymore. I'm like, people, I'm like, no, me. But,
Nice hair.
yeah. I throw up. But I am growing out my hair. I've been doing the serums, and listen, the comeback is stronger than the setback. Everybody knows that. I'm on a real skin, hair, health journey. Because, as we all know, body's tea. And write that down. I'll write that down. And, no, I mean, the skin is hard. It just takes time. It's just about consistency. You know what I mean? But if you're a guy watching this and you're trying to get laid, you gotta compliment them. Because people are just not getting complimented. Well, you know what my trick is if I'm on like a date? Which I've had 3 so far of the year. But because men don't get complimented either, I'll be like, oh my God, you have such pretty eyes. And then they get all red. They don't know what to say. They've never been complimented since their mom. And then they're obsessed. And then I take them back to my house like, But that was like my like bit for a while. Like I'd be like, wow, you have such amazing eyes. They could have been blind. Like, you know what I mean? I would just like say it. But I thought that was brilliant. Because then it flips the script a little bit. They get all flustered. They don't know what to say. And then they tighten their suspenders. We go back to the barn. But yeah, you gotta. Oh, what? But yeah, just start complimenting. Who gives a fuck? The world's ending anyway. I think European people have sex a lot younger than Americans do. I think it's because they mature earlier or something like that. But it's just so funny because people, or I don't know where I was, but someone was like, oh, I lost my virginity at 12. And I was like, that's fucking crazy. And I had like a real like throwback because when I was 12, I was literally making origami hats with my friend. Like I will find the photo. We made a massive origami hat he wore on his head. And this girl was like, I was getting railed. And I was like, that's crazy because I was folding. Like, that's just so wild to me. But I don't think I'd gone through puberty. Maybe I had. I don't know. I feel like I had fucking tits. I was cool in middle school. I had a rack. I had a locker combo and fucking double D's. I ran that show. Are you kidding me right now? But when you're young and you have tits, you get embarrassed. It's not like now it's like, you know, but I don't know who I am in that scenario. But in middle school, like, you're like, nobody look at me. But yeah, I was making legit origami hats before I got into my prime. Okay, there's a show in the EU, and I know about this because I've been to Europe before. I've been to Ireland because that's where we buried my grandmother, and that was her last final wish, was to be buried in Dublin. And I was like, that's fucking awesome. I get a vacation. I was a freshman in high school, and my mom pulled me out of school to tell me we were going to Ireland. And I was like, but she had just told the receptionist, and the receptionist was like, what? And it was sick. It was like a week of parties because it's like a celebration of life over there. And because they all die of alcoholism and we all just fucking chug at these parties. Like, it's for her. It's different. I'm like, that's vodka. That's not even beer. But there's this show over there which is called, this is insane. I want you to like know about this. It's called Naked Attraction. Have you seen it? Okay. It's a dating show. Well, I'll describe one episode that I watched recently. Ukrainian woman, polyamorous, queer, or like dating both men and women. I don't know if that's what that is, or whatever the fuck she said. More like, who gives a fuck? But she goes out in clothes with the host of the show. Then there's 5 people, men and women, naked under like sliding doors. And they go, okay, are you ready to see your, applicants? And it goes to like their navel, and it's Naked Attraction, and they literally go person to person and judge their genitalia. And so this woman, it was interested in men and women, and they were like, some people had fucking truffle tree pubes, some people had completely shaved, the dongs are all weird, and you like judge it, and then finally they reveal the face. And then they like go on a date and fuck. But it's a crazy show.
Do they show it on the show?
They show everything. Oh, no, it's not blurred. You're looking in a 4K at a man's penis, and she's like, it could be longer. And then you have to like unveil the glass. He's like, he's like, he has the most, the emoji that's like, He's like, okay. It's the craziest show. That could never fly here.
I would kill myself.
Oh my God. No, then we were talking, and I was like, who's signing up for this? And there's seasons of it. Like, it's popular. Like, you have to be so fucking raped, molested, bruised to do that show. Like, you just have to give no fucks. Like, why would you? It's so crazy. And a lot of them have weird piercings. Like, pussy piercings and all that stuff. I'm like, woo! That looks like it hurts. And there's a lot of outies. Like, women outies. Yeah. That I'd never seen. That was enlightening. I didn't know it could look like that for women. And then I threw up. Yeah, that's different. I didn't know that was a thing. Whew. That must be super uncomfortable for them. But yeah, so that's a crazy fucking show. I recommend it. Just watch it on YouTube. I'm sure it's on YouTube. Oh yeah, I want to I was talking to someone recently, and they were like, "You're the worst," but they were like saying it in like a light way. And I'm just here to tell you that's fine. You can be a dick. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I think at the end of the day, I'm a good person. I give to charity. Look at me hanging out with Rob right now. I give to charity. I'm a good person. I don't spit in people's faces. It's just in their mouths, I don't know. Cut that. But I don't want that at all. I don't know why I said that. One time I got spit in my mouth, and I was not asked. And that was an experience. And he really he really got it. Like, he didn't miss. You know what I mean? Like, I almost had to be like, like, that was good. It could have gone wrong, and he hit the nail on the head. It went to the back of my throat. I felt like a little bitch. And then the day ended. You know what I mean? It was crazy. It was a crazy time. But that was in my youth. I'm older now. I want different things. I want to be choked. I just want the light to leave my eyes. Is that too much to ask? When you go to a diner, they're like, "What do you want?" I'm like, "A husband." And a side of onion rings. But I love how I curl up. Like, I know. I just want to be picked up and brought out of here. Rob throws me to the cat, and the cat catches me. I hate that fucking cat. What's his name? Puddles? Pud, whatever. I'm putting him in the fucking gas chamber. A cat holocaust? They're pawing at the star. That's terrible. I went to a bunch of museums in Berlin because there's nothing else to do, and there was one, I think you would like it. It was just very interesting. There's a lot of things they don't talk about. How like the Red Army was like they were raping everyone. They just didn't talk about that at all. But anyways, there's a part of this museum, and it's one of the more famous museums in Berlin, where you go into a room. It's like some guy designed it, but you go into this, you open this big door, and you lose all your senses because it's all cement and it's dark, but there's a sliver of like light at the top. It looked like, what I was saying to my sister was like, it looks like Prisoner of Azkaban. Like, it looked like Harry Potter vibes. And but that was really crazy because it goes all the way up. It's like, and you can't see anything and like hear anything. And yeah, that was really cool. That was very interesting. We were talking about Berlin. There's no problem with being the worst. Yeah, you can be the worst. But also, I don't know if you guys know this. This is something I learned recently, and I'm a giver. I'm going to tell you guys about these kind of things. There's this guy on Instagram, a New York comic, and he once DM'd me, and I wrote back a joke, but I think he took it seriously. No, he said something like, "I have a spot for you tonight if you want it." And then I think something happened where he was like, it was taken. Like, hope that's okay with you. And I wrote back like, and I shouldn't have, but I wrote back like, I'll cry myself to sleep tonight, or something like, because it was like a shitty spot. I was kidding though, and that's on me that, everything is read differently. And then what I didn't realize is he unfollowed me. And I was like, that's so extreme. Like, that's so extreme. And also, I know this guy. So I was like, you know me. You know I'm sarcastic. That's such a, it's so, like, bitchy. Like, you're a man. You're like, older. Like, you just can't do that. And it's also not smart in business. Like, you don't want to piss anyone off. But, anyways, he keeps following and unfollowing me. So I'll, like, check my activity, because I really just post my shit and get off. I don't look, like we were talking about, I don't look at anybody's stories or anything. And, but because he follows you again, you get the notification. So now I'm like, this guy's playing games because his name pops up. Like, he must be doing it cognizantly. So I have to kill him. Wow, time flies. That wasn't that bad. My last little piece of advice, TikTok has a new thing where it's profile viewers. Yeah, it's crazy. Because a guy had messaged me on TikTok, but he keeps on viewing the profile, so going back, he could just be watching the videos, though. That might not be that bad. But I just thought that was interesting, like, because I want to stalk people on TikTok, obviously, and they'll see it.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, yeah, no, that's like a thing, which I found out the hard way. Yeah, viewer profile. Yeah, that's crazy. They shouldn't allow that. All right, Pod's episode's over, bitches. We had a great time. This was kind of all over the place, but I will give myself a reprise. I'm pretty tired. But it wasn't that bad. Okay. We'll see you next week. To all the homebodies, see you next week.